Hey people, how are y'all doing? This is Ed with a different kind of video. So, those of you who have been regularly watching my videos lately will know that I've been doing college this year, and I've been doing college alongside, doing a college course alongside all the various other things that I've been doing and dealing with the personal side of life and all the rest of it. And you'll also know that I managed to pass my course at college, managed to pass my year at college, but it did take a lot out of me energy wise. So basically I've been struggling to get my energy levels back to where they should be ideally over the last few weeks, as well as treating myself for passing the year. And speaking of which, this is my first video a first proper video which I've recorded on my new Chromebook, which has been my present to myself after passing the year at college. My present to myself for passing the year at college, partly because I needed a new laptop and felt that it was the right time for a new laptop, and partly because the laptop I borrowed from college, obviously because I finished my course, I've had to hand it back about a month ago. So this is my new laptop. This is my first proper video that I've recorded on it. So loads of new things have been happening, and all stuff which I've kind of brought on myself or initiated myself, which feels good. So basically, the main point of this video is that just recently I got my SQA results from college, from the course that I studied at college, through the post. I've got my envelope with me with the results in it, and I am now planning to open that envelope on video, taking a video of it as I go, and just to double check and confirm what results I've got, because I want this moment to be immortalized. This is a very special moment for me. This is a very significant moment in my life, psychologically and for various other reasons. It's very, very important to me, and this is the first proper qualification that I've achieved really since I was at school doing my hires. So really it's a huge thing for me. So in the style that many people take videos of themselves opening their GCSE results, this is my equivalent. This is my moment opening my SQA results. Not actually live when other people see it, not live when you'll see it, because this is a recorded video. This is a video I'm recording before I upload it, but this is a video of me capturing the moment where I open my results. So I'll be opening the results and liberating the certificate from the envelope. So here we go. There's an envelope with SQA envelope with my name on it. There we go. Oh, okay. So, time to release a certificate. These envelopes never open cleanly in one go. This is the best one I've had for a long time in terms of how cleanly it's opened, but there's still a few snags on it. There you go. Chuck the envelope away. There's no need for that. They're pleased to enclose my certificate. Woohoo! Oh my god. Oh, this is oh my god, this is this. This is really something special. It is something special for me. This date of the 11th of July, the envelope, but the letter accompanying the certificate. But this is. They send me their best wishes for my future. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Need to keep it together. I'm an emotional person at the best of times, but oh my god. Okay. The letter being put to the side. Oh my god. Right, okay. Ed Cavalieri, that's me. Summary of attainment up to July 2023. Biology, sustainability and interdependence, SQA level 6. Chemical changes and structure, SQA level 6. Chemistry and society, SQA level 6. Communication, SQA level 6. Experimental procedures, biology, level 6. Experimental procedures, chemistry, level 6. Human biology, human cells, level 6. Human physiology, human biology, physiology and health, level 6. Nature's chemistry, level 6. Researching chemistry, level 6. This is oh my god. Now it's got the breakdown of all that. It's got the breakdown of all the units. Yeah, the detailed record. hologram on it and everything. It's got the hologram on it and everything. Oh my god. This is such a special moment. This year, oh my god. Oh, such a special moment, honestly. Such a special moment. I'm so happy to be recording it here. Oh my god. This has been such a significant year for me. This has been my first year back in education since 2010, the 2009-2010 academic year. Basically, it's... Oh god, there's so much emotion. I find it difficult to think straight and get the words out. Even the most basic sentences. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was out of education altogether for 12 years. In those intervening years, I completely lost direction of my life, lost all direction, lost all self-confidence, lost all impetus out of my life, and didn't know how I was going to get it back, if I'm completely honest. I was just going from one disappointing situation to another, to another, to another. I had to deal with every kind of issue that you can imagine, basically. I managed to escape from my toxic parents who did their best to basically interfere with my academic career in any way they possibly could. I managed to get them out of my life nearly 10 years ago now. End of 2013, beginning of 2014, got them out of my life. Then I began the process of healing from that horrific experience. Then back in 2017, had an incredibly tough year because one of my sources of support post escaping from my parents and reclaiming my life back. One of my sources of support was a certain voluntary workplace. I ended up being targeted by a stalker who tried to who was a malignant narcissist and tried to isolate me from my friends and tried really hard to destroy my life, completely unsuccessfully, and it backfired on that person as well. But that resulted in 2 or 3 more horrific years from 2017 till early 2020, I'd say. Horrendous. Emotional abuse, psychological abuse is the most horrific thing, and it's something which I hope you guys watching never have the misfortune to experience, and if you have at any point, then my heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you, because it's just such a horrific ordeal. It's the most harmful type of abuse that anyone can experience. It's just horrendous. So, recovering from that and rebuilding myself back as a bigger and better and stronger person after that took a lot of time and energy. Then, just as I was completing that process, really, then COVID hit at the start of spring 2020, and for nearly 2 years, I would say, I feared for my life on a pretty much daily basis, because the thing is, with COVID, I'd never experienced anything like this before. I'd never experienced that kind of terror. Every time I had face-to-face contact with another person, it was just basically something which I couldn't have comprehended before it actually happened, and I'm sure like the vast majority of us, and it made me rethink my life so much. It made me rethink my priorities and my sense of perspective so much as well. And it was only once I'd had after I'd had my first two vaccinations in the spring of 2021, then I had my first booster in November of 2021. After that, I started feeling like I could start going back to living not normally, but more going out and about more, still always wearing a face mask. Then after trying to think as I speak, after it wasn't until, so that was still, and that went on for over a year basically, because I figured that I was still maybe at some risk. The reason why, to jump back to why I was so scared of COVID, was basically because this pandemic, this virus the thing is, it seemed to be completely hit or miss, and nobody seemed to know what was making some people were completely okay with it and safe, seemed completely unaffected by it. If they caught it, they weren't even having symptoms, they were fine. Other people were just dying with it. And there were people who were fitter and healthier than me at the beginning of the pandemic. There were people who were fitter and healthier than me who were dying because of this virus, and that was what really, really scared me. So I didn't know whether it actually posed a danger to my life or not, but I didn't want to find out the hard way. So basically, and I care so much about my life, I want to live. You know, it makes me emotional just thinking about it. I want to live. There's so much more that I wanted to do and want to do with my life that was just starting to get going basically when this pandemic hit. And I was thinking, oh my god, whatever I have to do to keep myself safe from this virus, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna completely withdraw myself, shield myself from, obviously society was essentially shielded from itself for a good part of the pandemic because of the lockdowns and all the rest of it. But it was an insane amount of stress for me. It was horrendous. It was exacerbated by the type of accommodation I was having to live in at the time, which was just horrendous, and as well. So basically, after this, I figured that after doing the research myself online constantly during the pandemic, and the finding out realizing very quickly how effective the vaccines were when the vaccines were about to be rolled out and started to be rolled out, I figured that once I'd had maybe 2 doses of the vaccine plus a booster, that plus not being in the vulnerable age bracket, plus not being in them, because being a younger person and not being in, and needing to resume my life at some point, I figured that once I'd had 2 doses of the vaccine plus the booster, plus 1 booster, then I should be relatively safe to start going out and about again and start living life a little bit again. Still wearing a face mask, still socially distancing from people, still avoiding high risk situations like nights out. And that went on for more than a year, basically. That level of exposure I was doing to myself, to try and ease myself slowly back into everyday life. And it wasn't till December of 2022, December of last year, when I got my second booster, my 4th vaccine, my second booster, that I felt that I could finally go back to living normally. So basically, I had the second booster in early December of 2022. I waited a few weeks for it to work, so basically by the time we got through Christmas and New Year and into 2023, that was when I started to feel, right, okay, finally now I'm as safe as I'm ever going to be. Now's the time to start living normally again. And it took that long, basically, because I care about my life and I wanted to, and I didn't want anything to, like COVID, to pose a serious risk to it. And so all that stress is still not had an opportunity to completely leave my system, because stress is a cumulative thing, and I know that it's still leaving my system now. I'm still relaxing from all that stress now. But basically, this is such an amazing moment for me in my life. Personal achievement. The personal achievement I feel with this is just I feel like it's off the scale. To be honest. It's not a PhD. It's not a degree. It's not even a DipHE. But this I know at last is the passport to the rest of my life. The passport to the rest of my life, basically. And this just feels amazing. I go through stages sometimes of being a bit numb, and then the emotion comes flooding out. It's just, oh my god. And this year at college has been so good. I feel like I've had brilliant lecturers who have been really, really good. They've been really good. They've understood me. They've understood they've understood my learning disability and the way it impacts my learning, and they've been really good, really approachable, and really friendly, really positive all the way through. So I've had brilliant lecturers at college. But I've got to say, one thing I want to do is I want to give a big shout out to my classmates. The people who were my classmates this year in college. You guys were amazing. I honestly, this year, I had the best classmates I've ever had in any class, at school or at uni or at college. This year, I had the most amazing classmates. I couldn't have asked for a better bunch of people to be spending my time with in class. And you guys are awesome. You guys really are amazing. You have helped make this possible for me by helping me to be supportive when my confidence was so low at some points during the year, when I was struggling with my confidence, when I was not sure if I could carry on with college. I was thinking I might have to drop out of the year, but I stuck with it. You guys helped me. You guys helped give me the confidence to stick with it. And I want to thank you. I want to shout out to you, especially, because you guys have been just the best classmates, and my heart is crying a little bit that I won't see you again, because you've just been the most amazing bunch of people to work with and study with. It's a shame that we've only spent 1 year or 9 months effectively as classmates. I would have loved to be at uni with you guys and be on a full degree course with you where we could have spent 3 or 4 years together. It's just amazing. This is the first time I've been in a class where I got on with every single person, and I liked every single person in the class. It's just, oh my god. You guys are amazing. Shout out to my classmates. Thank you. Thank you guys. You've helped me. You've made more of a positive impression and been more of a positive influence in my life than you know. It's just been amazing to know you guys, and it's a shame that it's a shame that we've all gone our separate ways now. I hope we'll keep in touch. It won't be the same, obviously, because it's never the same when you stop being in classes together. It's never the same. You keep in touch, but it's all we can really do is reminisce maybe and occasionally meet up. But it's just you guys have just been amazing, and the memories with yourselves will go in. If there's ever going to be a scrapbook of my life, you guys will go in it. You guys and the memories that you've created for me will go in that scrapbook. So I just wanna say that. It's just been the most amazing experience. Extremely tough at times, but they say no pain, no gain. Sometimes you gotta go through the darkness to get to the light, and it's true. But this is such an amazing experience for me to be able to have this certificate, one that I've earned by myself, and one that's wow. It just really, that's my genuine reaction to seeing it every single time. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. It's just, this, it's going to take time to sink in. It's really going to take time to sink in. But oh my god. Oh my god. Oh wow. That just feels like the most, that just feels so good. I feel like I'm just repeating myself over and over now because I'm struggling to find the right words to say with all this emotion this in my head. It's not easy to think straight. But yeah. Oh my god. I want this to be the start of something special, a turning point in my life, and I feel there's no reason why it can't be now. I feel like this gives me so much more confidence to push ahead with my life, because I had such a terrible head block on achieving academically. I thought I couldn't achieve academically at all. It was just, and I realised that so much of that now was all just self-confidence and self-belief that I didn't have. Now that's changing, and it's, I can feel, I have felt ever since I knew that I passed the year, but I feel the self-belief and the self-confidence coming to me where it didn't exist before, and it's the most amazing feeling. I find it really difficult to put into words. It's just, oh my god. Oh, this feels amazing. Amazing. There's been so much emotion inside of me as well, which I'm now letting go some of, but it really feels like a combination of happiness at getting the certificate, sadness at not seeing my flatmates, also sadness at not seeing my classmates anymore, but this is a whirlwind of emotions inside me right now. So it's just, but what I do know is that this is the beginning of something much more significant for me. This is the beginning of major turning point in my life, I think, and oh my god. 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 This feels, this just feels great. So yeah. So to complete what I was saying, really, what this segues into from what I was saying before about having just a disastrous, having to do loads of really hard work over the last 10 years or so, and then having to overcome more obstacles and having to deal with one thing after the other. It's basically, this is the first time, really, since I was at school, that I felt like I'm achieving and, well, that I am achieving, and that it also shows me that I've healed now from all these horrendous things which happened in the past. I'm healed because I'm able to concentrate on doing something like this. My college course, passing my college course, even if I was essentially pretty much homeless throughout the year. And this is showing me, I've been able to show myself how much strength, how much inner strength I really have, because without it I wouldn't have been able to do this, in spite of continuing adverse circumstances which are out with my control, not related to the other past issues I had to overcome, but which are still being a pain in the ass for me at the moment. So basically, for me to overcome that, and in spite of that, achieve this, just feels amazing. So, and it shows that I've healed because my energy, because I had the energy to devote to this. So, which would have gone into healing if I'd still been healing. So, this just feels amazing. I really am gonna, all I'll do really is basically what I'll do is I'll close out the video soon, because all I'll be doing from now on is basically just repeating myself, and that will be boring to watch. But there's so many plans I have. There's so many plans I have for my life, and I'm determined to keep working on these, keep pursuing various different avenues, and hopefully being successful in all of them. I think this feels like the most significant turning point in my life. Basically, one of the most significant achievements in my life, whatever happens, basically, because I'm absolutely determined that this is going to be the time when I want to look back on this time as being the time when everything turned around, and I'm determined to do everything I can to make that happen, even if obviously life has and the universe has an amazing ability to throw curveballs at us at any moment. So I never know what's around the corner. I never know what unexpected things I'm going to have to deal with, which I'm not aware of yet. But I'm determined that I'm still going to keep pushing ahead, being myself, following my dreams. And what I want to say to anyone watching this video is that you should always follow your dreams. You can always follow your dreams. This has shown me that I can follow my dreams, whatever happens. The dream is still on. I can still follow it. I can still make it happen. And it's the same for you guys. You can be anyone, you can be anything you want to be. You can follow your dream. It's never too late. It's never the wrong time. You can just go for it. And if you want it to happen, it'll happen. So that's a message I wanted to put out there as well. But yeah, so this is me. I'm still a bit of an emotional hot mess at the moment. I will be for the next little while, because this is going to take some time to sink in. But I'm so glad I caught this moment on video. I'm so glad that I got my college results and liberated them from the envelope on video. I'm determined to ultimately upload this video, but keep a copy of it very safe somewhere, so that I have something to watch always. And this is basically just me taking a few moments to sense the enormity of what I've just achieved and the enormity of the impact, the positive impact it's gonna have on my life from now onwards. So this feels like this feels like something special. This is gonna be great. Okay, well this is so this is Ed signing off now. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I've certainly enjoyed making it. See you soon, guys.